Yeah, I'd be afraid to come out of the locker room too if I knew this guy was going to be singing about me. True story, the castaways are from Minneapolis. There's no surfing out here. The closest thing we got to surfing is like tying a sled to the back of a lawnmower. You know, it's crazy to think that if it was 2008, the lyrics would be same. The only difference it would be, it's like they're holding a gun. Which is ironic because, you know, all these guys are big MAGA supporters right now. Never really noticed it, but like that kind of like beach go-go dancing style, it's all just like swimming motions, which is pretty slick. Oh, they're playing inside of a mouth? Man, things are so much cooler back then. Now I get what my parents are talking about. So back in the 60s, like, there were two jobs you could have as a teenager. Number one, be a paper boy. Or number two, you can make minimum wage just singing about random people on the beach. You know, in a parallel universe, this guy and Brian Wilson have switched places. Oh my god! It's like, what's that, Salsa Blades? This is like CCW Beach Party. Oh, hey, baby. Alright. That guy doesn't play any instruments. What's he doing? Is he getting drugs for everybody? Because this is the time around the 60s where everybody starts doing the drugs. They're dabbling into it a little bit. Like, there's only one guy in the band who has a mustache. By the end of the year, they will all have mustaches. He's playing tambourine. Back in the day, like, every band had to have a guy playing tambourine. I don't know why. I think it must have been written to like the New Deal or something. Playing around a bunch of gears removed from the world's largest refrigerator. Throwing out a lot of syllables there, I tell you. I get about due for a guitar solo right now. Yeah. Holy shit! Busting out a recorder! You know, it's nice to see that after elementary school, at least one person stuck with the recorder. You know, I never understood why it's called a recorder because nobody ever wants to record it. Oh, back in the good old days where you'd hook up with people, not at the bar, but at a place where you could buy bulk jelly beans. Leader of the pack nowadays would just be someone rolling on a Lime scooter. You know, there's not really that many great pop songs where people die, and I really appreciate the Shangri-Las for doing that. Shout out to the second grade class that built that giant papier-mâché octopus. Yeah. I honestly feel like this dude should be wearing that octopus as a hat. Like, he's clearly moving his face around that way because he's trying to compensate for the fact he didn't dress up for the Halloween episode of American Bandstand.
It's bigger than the man.
The Blob. I always wonder what the Blob is made out of. Is it just like a big puddle of corn syrup? Like, the Blob always eats people, but what if you can eat the Blob? Maybe it tastes good. It's a confectionery. Oh, this isn't bigger than the MASH. It's bigger than Monster Yard Sale. Remember that one? Dracula selling vials of blood. Frankenstein brings a free box for the crack.